Welcome back to ATS Trucking Tuesday on, of course, ATS. This little different. I just bought this truck off of the used truck market, and I just went ahead and got the truck that I wanted to drive. We are going to go get it customized. We're here at my home base in Texas. And of course, I know the way to the shop, and I don't have fines turned on right now, so I can blow through these lights. I love how the AI just disappeared right there. Of course, I've taken this route enough times to where I don't have it on my directions map, but I know how to get there. Like I said, I've been there so many times from the home base to customize trucks and get trucks repaired. You can see it on the mini map, the, the wrench there. That's where we're headed. And the used trucks, yes, they are cheaper than buying new, but they also are not in top shape, even though they got full tank of fuel when you buy them from the used truck. Instead of going buying brand new from a dealership. No cop, no stop. And we are going to. It was nighttime in the game when I started in, so I slept in my home base garage just to make it daylight. See, we'll pull up here. It tells me to hit enter or press A to repair the truck. Okay, you come under service here and see the engine got 14% wear and e- I'd just go ahead and since I've got plenty of money, I'll go ahead and replace everything. That way there won't be no wear, no damage, or anything on this truck. And see, now it's perfectly clean. Okay, so we'll back out it there. Then to customize the truck, you come down to truck converter, and see this right over here tells you how the truck is right now with the what engine and the how many gears it has. Eden, the Eden, used truck is a good way to get your first truck, Jewel, and anybody else that's new to the game or going to be new. You may not get the truck that you really want on there, but it's cheaper than buying the truck from a dealership. And see, it axle counts three because it's got two in the back, two powered axles in the back, and of course the front axle. So that's how they get the three axle there. But see, you can, I since I'm ranked up high enough, you can choose what style cab you want. I'm going to leave this truck as a day cab, and Eden, we are on my regular profile, so I'm I've got some modded engines and stuff that are available. Uh, see, right now it's got this engine here in it, and of course, as far as I've drove the truck, it's just from my base to this shop. So Eden, that's all I know about the truck. I haven't tried pulling a trailer with it or anything else yet. Uh, but I think we better at least go with the 485 horsepower engine. Eden. But see, I've got a bunch of different choices and stuff for engines. But since I'm going to leave this truck as a day cab, Eden. And right now, I don't plan on doing anything crazy with the truck, even though I do have engines that I could go crazy with on horsepower and better fuel economy and everything else. But Eden, see, we can. It's got different choices of how you want the frame choices and stuff, but Eden, we're just gonna leave it the way that it is, and see, you can change what transmission style and the gear ratios and everything in it, just depending your taste and how you want it. Uh, see, right now the the gears gearing ratios uh, that way. So, uh, let's go. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put 18 speed in this truck though, just to be able to have better capabilities at going up the hills and stuff. See, by going just with this engine, all these were down in the gray, and the higher up, these are the heavier loads you can pull and everything. Uh, I think that gearing should be okay for right now. The one I selected, which is this particular one here. Uh, Now we can change the color of the truck, and of course, I do have some DLCs, so I can put different paint jobs on it if I wanted. And see, it's like this one. I could I could change the colors of the flames, or I could change the main part of the truck color. Let's just say I want to replace the black. Let's say I want to do it in a blue, and say uh, that seems a little darker blue than what I really want. Let's see, I could do something like that, and say I don't want the yellowish color on there on the flames. Let's change that to green, just for uh, demonstrations. And see, they it looks like it's gotten some new paint schemes available for the international I-99 whatever 9900 whatever it is of the international. Uh, this paint job right here, that was from the Missouri uh, DLC and completing the uh, special delivery transports on it. This one was from the Kansas DLC special transport. Uh, and of course, these down here are from the Texas DLC. Uh, this was from completing their Christmas time special a couple years ago. Uh, the Winterland taking presents and different stuff to the Winterland a couple years ago. And of course, I think I was only one job away from completing this past Christmas deal, but it already had the paint job and stuff. They didn't add anything new to that. Uh, See, this paint scheme I couldn't change uh, any of the colors on, or that one. And of course, I haven't completed the driving the cabinet deal, but I'm really not worried about that. See, that one you can't change any colors on, but this one you'd be able to change colors if you wanted, which I'm not going to really mess with that. That one you can change the coloring, and of course, these colors you gotta be at a certain angle to see. Like at this angle, you can kind of see that purple color in it and stuff. Uh, that one's kind of nice, like for the 4th of July type of year, having the American flag on it and stuff. And of course, I could darken up the blue on the cab if I wanted by adjusting these two colors. Uh, let's see. That's kind of a wild looking paint job that you can edit the coloring on. Uh, let's let's go back up here and see. Say I want to make the truck even yellow, and we can make it a brighter yellow like that, and then say I want to make the flames blue. See, the purple comes in because red and blue make purple, and that just defines where the colors are overlapping in it, and everything. And see, I can come under accessories here, and I could change the bumper out. See, right now it has this standard bumper on it. See, we could go to a modern, which gives us more ground clearance up front and everything. And say I want to pull heavy and oversized loads, we could do we could do this. It'd be mainly for more for doing like a convoy. If you're if you and your friends were pulling oversized loads and everything, and of course there's two different beacons to choose from, even though it's not really showing much difference. These the glasses more of a like a sun faded orange, and it's more of a rough surface where this has more of a newer orange with that smooth plastic lens. Uh, see, there's the sun visor. It has the standard one on it right now, and this truck only has those two choices in the sun visors. Uh, see, we can add air horns. See, we gotta select a spot. See, these are part of another mod I have. Uh, of course, if you don't have this mod, then it would just bring up the horn choices were what are clear down here towards the bottom. And see, I could add a like a one of these modded beacons to it if I wanted, but I'm not going to. Come on. Okay, see, now I'm getting into the horn choices. Uh, let's let's put a normal chrome royal roar horn there, and then we could put say like a legacy over here. You can mix and match the horns as long as it has more than one spot on there for see, or we could change that one say to the super roar if we wanted, but I'm gonna come back up. I'm gonna go ahead and put a legacy over here on the passenger side, and see, we can. Well, the grill it only has that one particular choice on it. Different trucks have different choices on uh, there. See, we've got the black handles now. We can upgrade that to the chrome handles, and see mirrors. Right now we got the standard. There's chrome. We'll leave a standard though, and see there's a couple of different headache racks that they have. I really don't want one on this truck. And see, we could put a handrail to help get make it look like have a way help the driver get in and see we could put some lights underneath there by adding that and see we've got different fuel tanks available. We got the 200 gallons and there's 240-gallon tanks. And see, there's the chrome, there's the aluminum in the 240. Not much difference, but an extra 40 gallons that can get you a lot farther down the road than the 200-gallon tanks would. Which are nice if you're going on, if you know you're going to be doing longer trips. And see, we can have either the single exhaust or, oh, well, uh, we're not going to do that then. Some trucks are picky about stuff. Uh, and see, tires, eh, we're going to go with Roadmasters instead of the Dynamics. They, and see, we could, since this would be your main drive wheels, if you're playing like with seasons, you definitely want better tires on your main drive wheels and stuff. But we're just going to go ahead and put Roadmasters on all three axles. And see, right now we got the standard mud flaps. Uh, there's the international mud flap. And of course, the cabin deflector, it, I don't think they look that good, especially on an older style truck like this is. Uh, so we're not going to mess with that. And see, this is the main interior. Uh, not much difference, but if you look over like towards the passenger side, you can really see the difference. And of course, be able to look out your back window. That's a kind of nice thing about some of the day cab trucks. They'll have that option. Uh, but for like the color of the dash that's in this truck, this particular looks better and matches a little more. And see, since this truck doesn't have a GPS here on your main dash, uh, windshield corners, what you want to go to. And I don't remember if this is part of one of my mods, but it, this will let you be able to see the route and everything. See, oh, I forgot we can put a bug deflector on here if we wanted to, but I'm not going to. And see, we got different steering wheels we can do. See, this part will change with the main part of the truck color. On this particular wheel, anyways. Uh, see, there's that steering wheel option, or we could do that. There's a bunch of steering wheel choices. Let's see. There's that. If you want to go old school look, they've got the retro wheel. Uh, or be a little different. Go like that. That's part of one of my mods. This one here is. Uh, see, we could go with that, which kind of matches the dash color. I think I will go with that. And see, then we hit confirm, and then just hit the X, and there's our truck, and we are going to see. I I do have World of Trucks connected to this profile, so we can. And since I've got World of Trucks connected to this profile, I can come under external jobs and see we're actually closer. We're right in between Beaumont and Galveston, but we're going to see. That's too far of a run. We're already burned up our 30 minutes. Uh, I'm hitting the right trigger to find. Okay, we can do this. Well, that's a little further in distance than what I was thinking. Uh, if we wouldn't have already burned up our 30 minutes, that would be a nice job. So would that one if we wouldn't have already burned up our 30 minutes. Okay, we can do this one. It's only 176 miles. We just now we're going to be limited to 65 on our speed limit.
Here we go.
Or that's going to be our top
Make a U-turn.
speed. Anyways, 65 in this truck. Okay, no traffic coming.
Turn left.
Turn our headlights on just for safety. No traffic. Coast clear.
Stay right, and then turn right.
You don't always have to move
Turn
over
right.
if the arrows say to move over, but unless it's to take a exit anyways, then you'd have to move over into that lane to take the exit. And of course, this is version 1.5A.
Then stay left. Stay left, and then turn left.
Almost went too
Turn
far.
left. Stay right, and then turn right. Turn right. Turn left.
And see, since this
is where it ends.
Special transport, one of the other style of deliveries instead of just a normal delivery, we don't have to stop and confirm the load at the gate. This is not really a best color combination, but
Drive safe.
it is what it is. I didn't think it would take as long as it has to get the color
Turn right.
picked and everything on this truck.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left. Stay
no,
right.
I'm not following the rules totally of the road.
Stay left, and then exit left.
See, we gotta get on the main highway, so we gotta
Exit
go
left.
this lane. Okay. Get on the interstate. No traffic on this. Part of the road anyways. This gear ratio is maybe a little lower than what I typically put in a truck because it took a while to get up to our top speed. Plus, we had that little hill. See, I'll hit cruise control. See, over on the right side, the on 158, it will highlight in green. It'll let you know that your cruise control's on. And see, I can go to the outside view and I can still see my cruise controls locked on. And well, see, our flashers are on. That's what the red triangle symbol was. And see, if I hit the button for our beacons, then the indicator comes up on over there, letting us know that the beacons are on, which we don't really need for this load. And I used the 2 on the keyboard to change the camera view. And everything. Let's see. There's camera 3, camera 4, camera 5, camera 6. Let's go back inside, which is camera 1.
Stay right.
Whoa, not that far right, John.
Recomputing.
I wish they had specified how far one direction that you
Never mind. I'll
need
find a new
to go.
route. Stay right.
The only way the traffic really pays attention to turn signals is if you turn on your flashers. That will get them to stop a little earlier. For a case like that where I knew I had to back up, I didn't want the AIs getting too close to me. See, I still haven't discovered that part of that road. Or over there. That's why it's still in gray.
Stay right, and then exit right.
Okay, he said
Exit right.
right. So we gotta take this exit lane. There goes a train, Jewel. She gets excited when she sees a train in this game. Some of the deliveries will take you out on like a back road that you actually have to cross a railroad track, and so you gotta
Stay left.
watch out for those trains. It can cause damage if you're not paying attention. This
Stay
still
left.
is almost too bright. Okay, I don't have to stop at the weight scale. I've already been in there, as you see it in yellow. The parking lot or rest area part of that I haven't drove through yet. That's why it's still gray.
Stay left.
I'd like to discover the roads over there, but of course, a lot of times you can't get back over where you need to without doubling back and having to come back through to go the way you're supposed to, especially down here in Texas. See, I haven't discovered that area over there either here in Huntsville, Texas.
Stay right, then exit right.
Okay, we got.
Exit right.
I do have the Jake brake mod in. That's what you're hearing there. Okay, this left lane that would take you back ahead, go back to the direction that they're making us swing out.
Stay left, and then turn left.
Around this little bit of
Turn
grass
left.
to go. Bella goes right on around.
Stay left, and then turn left.
Oh, the light
Turn left.
changed.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Doug, you're Really? You wanted me to go that way? Fine, I'll go that way.
Finding new route.
See, if we would have took that
Stay
far
right,
left lane, we would
then
have been
turn
on
right.
that side of those little barriers and poles there. And
Turn right.
gone back around onto the interstate. Some of these roads are confusing down
Get ready to turn right.
here. See, if we would have gone ahead and gone straight, we could have came out right here.
Turn right.
I swung out a little wide on that turn.
Get ready to turn left.
Well, see, elsewise we could also took the exit up
Turn
ahead,
left.
and it would brought us in from the other direction. See, that means we don't have to stop at this scale, but we're going to go ahead and drive. Oh, I was changing camera views at the same time, and we're just going to go ahead and drive across this scale just to get the area discovered. And see our drop off points going. I do have it where I get random parking spots automatically without having to stop and pick the parking area manually, so I don't. Elsewise, there'd be that green and black
It's
checker
all over now.
flag right here to stop, pick your drop off point. Okay, we have a back end right over here. See, this is delivery number 8 out of 14 for this Valentine's Day special delivery deal. For me. And you do have to have the World Truck profile to get in on these kind of special event deliveries. They got too crooked to count, so we'll pull up. Push move the trailer over some, then turn back. Try to get it straightened up. Then I need to get the wheels turned back around. Good enough for them, good enough for me. Well, everybody take care, have a good one, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye now, y'all. Take care.